Millions of Americans are gearing up for the busiest shopping season of the year. So how do you know when a deal is really a deal? We want to ask former Bloomingdale's buyer Alana Stern. She is founder and CEO of Weddington Way, an online social shopping site for busy brides. And her unique technology tracks millennial shopping behavior. It's so nice to have you with us on Real Biz, Alana. Hello.
Thank you. Hello.
So a lot of people are thinking about this right now because the stores are literally bombarding us with deals, ideas of what's coming up, it's discounted items. What are your top 3 tips that everyone should know before they start shopping online?
Yeah, so my first tip is really simple and maybe obvious, but it's join email lists for the brands and retailers you love. Email subscribers are always the first to hear about the best deals. So it's a great way to get access to the right deals for the brands you care about. Repurposing. So when it comes to outfitting yourself for holiday parties, repurposing dresses you already have. I know for me, I have a couple of lace dresses and jewel tone dresses that I got from Weddington Way for weddings. I'll be repurposing those for holiday parties. And finally, bundling purchases across at retailers where you know you're going to buy a number of gifts. So a lot of brands and retailers will have buy more, save more deals, where the more you spend, the more you save. And so planning ahead and bundling purchases is a great way to save.
This is sort of the Costco model transported to retailers of clothing.
The buy more, save more?
Right.
Yeah, it's
buy in bulk.
It's something we did at Bloomingdale's when I was there. They still do it at Weddington Way for groups who buy more than 4 dresses. They get 10% off. So it's a great way to reward loyal customers.
So Weddington Way, we want to talk to you also about the company that you started, which is very interesting because your background was Bloomingdale's buyer. You went and you decided, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to stake out on my own. How did you make that turn to go from a big corporation to a startup?
Yeah, so I had 2 years in between, and that was at Stanford, earning my MBA. So that was being in Silicon Valley was an incredible launch pad for me. And it was really, in a lot of ways, it didn't feel like a choice. I became so compelled by this opportunity in the wedding industry that it was almost just something I had to do versus something I was choosing to do.
You had to do it, and now you've got the dresses behind you, and we've got some here on set as well. Tell us about what people are doing on Weddington Way and how they're using your site.
Sure. So Weddington Way is a collaborative shopping site for weddings. Millennial brides and the people who matter to them can shop for the things they need online in a shared virtual showroom. So for example, with bridesmaid dresses, a bride will join Weddington Way and invite her bridesmaids to shop with her on Weddington Way. They can all join a shared showroom. It's a virtual showroom where all members of the wedding party in this showroom can add merchandise to the showroom. They see all the merchandise that the others added, and you can like and comment. So it's this really fun, interactive experience. All the while, the bride can actually also, everyone's activity is trackable. So she can see whose invites have been sent, who's joined the showroom, who's purchased a dress, what's the estimated ship date, once the dress is shipped, what's the tracking number, and she can track. So it's this really rich combination between just fun, collaborative shopping with friends and the project management tools that a bride needs to stay on top of the purchases around her wedding.
And you bootstrapped this business. You went actually around your school looking for money. Tell us how you did that.
So it's actually it was a crazy experience. When I graduated from Stanford, I raised about $300,000 right around graduation in convertible notes from classmates. And the way that happened is I was working on the idea for Weddington Way during my second year, doing a lot of consumer research, pitching any chance I could get at pitch events. And a lot of my classmates saw what I was doing, and people started to approach me asking if they could invest in the business. So it came about very organically. And since we've raised a couple rounds of institutional capital from venture capitalists out here. But what's wonderful is having that group of angel investors made up of my classmates. I feel like my entire class from Stanford is cheering for me, and luckily they're also target audience, so I get a lot of customers out of it.
Some people are going to say, Alana, really cool story, but she went to Stanford, one of the top business schools in the country. She had the Bloomingdale's experience. What's your #1 piece of business advice to anybody out there who wants to be an entrepreneur but doesn't have the pedigree that you do?
It's a combination of humility and determination. I learned it from my grandparents. They were Holocaust survivors from Germany who came to the U.S. with nothing. And I think just being humble and willing to work hard will get you really far.
Very cool. Ilana, thank you so much for joining us. Her company is Weddington Way, and you can find it online.
Thank you.